our early childhood, um, one of the early things that sticks in my memory is the tornado that occurred in, I think it was 1942.
41.
It destroyed, 41?
Mhm.
It destroyed a lot of prior. I was carrying the Claremore Progress that day as usual, and my mother drove up in the car and said, "Throw your bag down and get in the car." So she came to rescue me, even though the tornado had already gone by. Eventually, we did drive over the Pryor, and it was a real disaster. Out where what is now known as Blackage is located, there's a ravine, and Dr. Malloy, a local doctor at that time, his son-in-law was en route to Pryor, and tornado swept him off the road and killed him. I don't know how many others died in the city of Pryor itself, but that was a major event that I recall specifically.
Well, you know, we had that Franklin Hospital up there, and that's where they brought a lot of them
Yeah.
into there. That was the closest hospital around here, wasn't it? And well, I don't know, but Jack and I, we started to school together in the first grade at Hiawatha, and went all the way through. Well, we graduated together, but I had to take off from school in Claremore for about 2 years while my dad was in the Army, and I came back in my junior year and finished the junior and senior year in Claremore, and we both graduated in 1945.
He's right. We went through school all together, except in the first grade. That was one of those Depression years, and there just wasn't any jobs available here. So my folks had to go to Kansas to work in the oil field. So I actually went to first grade in Hutchinson, Kansas, and came back and got back in school here in the second grade. And after that, we did go all the way through school together. Various school. And that school was located across from the funeral home was the Hiawatha.
It was a Hiawatha, yeah. I went through the first through the fourth grade. Ms. Alta Odom was the principal.
And in some way we were related family-wise to the Odom family.
Yeah.
What was the next school?
Then we went to the Claremont. The old Claremont building was a 2-story brick building at the end of 8th Street and Wewoka, I guess that's what that is. And we went there the 5th and 6th grade, and then they built a new building on that same lot, but it was back of the old Claremont, and we went to 7th grade. There was a brand new building. And then that's when my dad went in the Army, 1940, and we left, and then you guys went down and had the 8th grade through the 12th grade at the high school.
Red Laney and I had an occasion one time where
he was the principal.
He found me guilty. So that was my first school licking. Graduating in, as you say, in 1945, in a class of what, 56 or 57?
Yeah, something like that, 56 or 57. Then